Hello, welcome to our Iris by Kobetron training series. In this video, I will show you how to create a shipping request. So I'm logged in as our manufacturer account. It's named Test Supplier account, and I am on the Shipping tab. This loads up a grid of all of the shipments in the database for this user. In the grid, you'll see the manifest name. That's just the name of the shipment. The status, so whether it's been approved, it's been completed, if it's in transit, if it's pending, and then the type. And there's two types. There's a request and a shipment. The request is basically when the manufacturer submits to the casino and the regulator and says, I want to ship these machines and these pieces of software, and waits for approval. Once the approval has been granted, then the manufacturer will come in and create a shipment. And I'll show you how to create a shipment in a later video. So to get started, we click this Request Shipment button up at the top, and it's going to bring up the form that allows us to select what software we want to put in, and we can select EGMs. So the first thing we'll do is give it a name. And then we'll pick the origin. So this is where the softwares and the EGMs are coming from. So we've just got Kobetron vendor set up, and I'll go to this MFG catalog, and then the destination is where it's going to. So the first thing you do is select the jurisdiction, and then you select the casino. And we've got a couple of casinos that we created in here, so I'll do Starlight Casino. And then you pick the day that you're going to deliver this on. I'm just going to pick today's date. So once you get this information filled out, the next step is to add software and add EGMs to this shipment. So if I click Add Inventory Device, it is going to look at the MFG casino location and load up all of the EGMs that are in that location and let me select from that. So I'm going to click this button, and this will load up, and it'll show a couple of kitty glitter EGM templates that I've created that have software installed in them. So I've got Kitty Glitter 2.0, and Kitty Glitter 3.0, all of which have software that's installed. The software is approved for this jurisdiction. You can tell that because it has AP for approved and it's in green. If it was non-mandatory upgrade, it would show up in yellow, and anything that's revoked would show up as red. So to select the machine, you just click on it. Once it's highlighted, you right-click and say Add to List. The machine shows up here under Selected Machines, and when you're done, you just say Done Adding Machines. And what this will do is it's going to create a copy of that EGM, and it shows up here in this Casino Machines grid. So to change information on here, like the serial number, for example, if you select the machine, you come down here and click this little pencil icon, and that allows you to edit the selected row, and you can add to the serial number. So I'll just put today's date on here, and you could change any of these other fields if you want, but once you're done, you hit the submit button, and you can see the serial number changed. Now, since this is a template, and you might have some software installed in it, but depending on what jurisdiction it goes to, maybe you have other software that you need to install on it. You can do that from here too. You right-click and click on this Add Components button. This is going to bring up a list of all of the software for your jurisdiction, and it's going to be highlighted. So anything that's green is approved, anything that's red is revoked. Red, if you right click, it won't let you add anything that's revoked to this machine. So, and then yellow is anything that's non-mandatory upgrade. You can type in any one of these fields here, and it will allow you to filter the grid down until you have the software that you want selected. So I'm just going to grab this I Dream of Genie Magic, right click, say add to list. It shows the piece of software up here, and then I say submit added components, and now it added that piece of software to this machine. The next step, if you're going to be shipping any individual pieces of software, you'd click on this Add Component Certification, and this is going to bring up the same form that we just saw with all of the software in your jurisdiction. And you could do the same thing. You can type on any of these tabs and it'll filter the data down. I'm just going to select these four pieces of software, right click and say add to list. And it does the same thing, puts all four of them in this list. As soon as I hit submit added components, those pieces of software are going to show up in this certifications grid. So now, as the manufacturer, I can come through, I can add as much software as I want, I could add more EGMs, but once everything is ready and you've gone through and looked through this whole form and everything looks good, you can come here to the shipment actions, and if you click on it, the next step is for the casino to approve it. So as soon as I click on this button, it's going to send an email to the casino and telling them that they have a shipping request inside of Iris ready for them to approve. So from here, I'm just going to click this button and it saves the request. And reloads the grid. And now we can see the 4/29/2021 request 1 has been submitted for casino approval.